kikita naman natin in the recent performances, yung kahapon na series pa lang talaga yung napanalo nila all throughout ng liga natin, even on the regular season or yung playoffs natin. Pero, Shinbu, kita mo naman ang mga respective or mga key heroes for Anarchy. That is an X-Borg, Kufra, and Aling. In contrast for Omega, na KLVJ with the Lancelot, PNK, and Selena rin ni Etomax na mostly talaga nagbabago ng game nila.
It's leaning more on the confident side and less controlled pa nga, no? With the presence of Kelra and KLVJ, nagkakaroon pa rin ng magandang pop ang tulad ng isang Lancelot despite its, double-edged mechanic, di ba? On this hero. Sa totoo lang, hindi lang basta overwhelming guys talaga yung lead dito ng Omega Esports. Talagang sizable din siya. Kasi makikita mo yung sa turrets destroyed per game, halos kalahati ng turrets destroyed per game yung lamang dito talaga ng Omega Esports compared sa Anarchy, and that actually shows a lot when it comes to their control, not to mention the KDA average as well. This is gonna be one great big challenge for Anarchy. I'm really looking forward on how they can step up against Omega Esports.
At syempre, hindi na natin patatagalin pa. Let's head on na sa ating drafting phase.
Eto na, Maring Athena. Omega Esports onto the blue side. We have Anarchy as well onto the red. We're gonna be ruling the 5-band setup for the tournament mode nitong ating MLB BGC Legends Pro Division. So, seeing their tendencies here, I'd be assuming na it's not really a priority onto a Lunox. Pero considering na napakita din kanina yung mga priority dito ng Anarchy, ang X-Borg kagad ang inopen pang ban ng Omega Esports dito.
And I'm happy to see, medyo na iba yung angle rin ng camera for the side dito ng Anarchy. Parang mamaya may bigla na naman sisilip Parang maganda daw yung angle pag nag-upload din ng watching. Talagang may pag-atake sa mga shoutcasters natin dito. Tournament nga ba ang magiging result ng ating match for today? Pero Omega Esports, knowing that this is one of the giants pagdating sa competitive scene natin, in regards to experience, we cannot sugarcoat na talaga namang they are on the upper side against Anarchy. But tignan natin, dito masusubukan kasi if Anarchy is well-equipped, na kaya nga bang tumapat dito sa ating Omega Esports. So with the second ban naman, the Lunox.
Yeah, actually, yun din ang ina-expect kong ban dito would be of the Lunox. Kasi parang pareha sila, they don't really prefer this kind of pick. They don't really want to deal it with within their own pool. I'd be expecting na lulusot ang tulad ng isang PNK dito. Although, now that we are nearing the second, the pick phase na itong ating laro, I was thinking na makakalusot sana yung Matilda, pero hindi na inayaan ito ng Anarchy. That gives us signal na pwedeng maging available pa ang Hayabusa, pwede pang maging available ang Johed, and like I said kanina, yung PNK nga.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward kasi Omega Esports, they will be the ones setting the tempo pagdating sa drafting phase natin. Why? Because they will be under the priority or first pick natin. They could prioritize sa Benedetta or even the PNK as you've mentioned. Pero dito, masusubukan ng Anarchy. Kung makukuha yung Benedetta, will they go for a counter Poveus? Nakikita naman natin na nagka-counter out mga dashing heroes with the jump from the back. Doon talaga may giggle factor, and Anarchy on the other hand, Rapidot with the yakap. The Kufra with the set. Ayan, so cute talaga ng mga setups na yon. And even, di ba, yung pagpa-flex pa lang on camera, ganun siya ka-confident when he uses the Kufra.
Shoutout sa pamangkin ko.
Thank you.
Nagkaroon ng little cameo, di ba? Baby girl Amaris yan. And of course, ayun nga, no, Athena, you did mention the Phobius kanina. I'm really very, very curious on bakit wala pang ban doon sa Phobius dito. Kasi if you get the Phobius maybe available onto the pool, it makes it very awkward for anyone really who moves, no? On escaping that kind of video. There we go, finally na iban na nga. I really don't see that, given the 3-ban or 5-ban setup na meron tayo sa tournament natin, I really don't see that Phobius na makakalusot. So, ayun, pwede mag-pick ng Benedetta as a first pick priority dito ng Omega Esports.
Paano ba naman kahit ma-flame shot ka lang, considered kasi na-dash yun for a Phobius and added jump na naman doon. And for the side naman ng Omega Esports, as we could see, they could prioritize Vision or Mage Support as well. Pero kanina, mostly, or makikita rin naman natin on the key heroes is si Selena, and most probably Omega Esports could prioritize that for Etomax. So, stable na agad for the first pick ng Omega. Meanwhile, Anarchy naman, dito magsaset ng tempo. They could go for a Benedetta na kanina ko pa pinopointed as well dito, Shinbu, and any predictions for another pick?
The possibility might be a PNK for this one. You know, something that is very safe, something that doesn't show so much. And I really feel kasi kung Johead kasi to, parang PNK Johead ka kasi dyan eh. Or Hayabusa, you know, for that, it's actually onto the running pool. That's why they're holding back. Pili ko nagpapakiramdaman pa lang sila. Even picking up the Benedetto doesn't really show much onto the side of Anarchy. Pero ayun, sa akin, go for the PNK na lang. Something safer, something that can mirror easily the Selena and body block the Selena arrow. Pero no, it will be a Johead. And I feel like whatever will be the answer yun, PNK na yung kabila. And I feel I'm leaning more to the PNK Selena control. Yun lang yung sa akin.
Yes, for me, this is a counter Why? Kasi ang Johead, guys, kung sino kasi nasarap niyan, you could easily dodge it with the PNK or yung Chicho doon na tinatawag nga natin. So, pagdating sa setups, medyo maaragabyado ka on the downside. And, paano mo na-predict na Benedetta si Anarchy? Kasi si Havos, guys, tumatak siya sa isip ko. Yung Xbox for the side of Anarchy. He's a prodigy when he's using the Benedetta. And most of the time, yun yung nagkakaroon sila ng piso na panalo sa mga series nila when Havos is using the Benedetta.
And Xbox was actually stellar as well on the Benedetta, especially on that game 3, no?
Yes.
Against JNA kahapon. So that's strong delivery right there. A course already shown him by Anarchy after seeing a side lane Balmond. Mula dito, I'm very curious about the background of the Balmond. Bakit bumalmond tayo kaagad dito sa side ng Omega?
I think this will be a Balmond against Benedetta for the sustain itself and the setups. Kasi pagdating sa setups, maaring sabihin natin na undermine yung prowess sa isang Balmond. And in the recent clashes, guys, or in the recent series, actually, if I remember it correctly, nailabas na rin tong Balmond na to. And I'm trying to figure out kung ano nga ba, or it's exactly Omega Esports na nagpakita nga sa atin dito sa ating regular season. And going in, we could consider it the semifinals, which means na dito, magkakaroon ng biglang factor for Anarchy. Ba't lumiko sila ng Balmond?
Yeah. Yun, siguro considering the running reason, we may see the reason kapag nag-reveal na ng mga picks mamaya. Pero for now, yung current reason lang na visible is that it makes it more awkward for the Johead. Pwede mo nang ipadala yung si Chudog, no, para ma-ejector ng Johead dito. Or, worst comes to worst, didikitan lang ng Balmond yung Johead. And that's one of the worst people to na ma-eject, di ba? It's one of the worst people na ma-eject, di ba?
Lang. Sarah G.
Your team is
not to mention yung yung Balmond din hindi siya masyado naapektuhan ng running kit ng Benedetta. Kung mag-roam yung Benedetta, dire-diretso lang yung Balmond. Diba?
Yun yung nakakainis. Although pinagtatawanan nung una siya lumabas dito, Shimbu, sabi, ano ba yan? Parang nilaro na lang yung draft natin. But actually, with the Balmond, it changes the whole setup for Anarchy. Pero dito, magkukuha na lang sila ng strong side na pwede ring ipangtapat kasi magro-roam around the most probably yung Benedetta natin and execute for the battle spell. Alice will stay on the lane as much as possible makapag-stack up on the Bloods. And Roger for Anarchy. Perfect as well, pero kailangan niya rin mag-ingat at the same time. And if mapa-perfect niya yung pag-morph niya into human and onto the Lycan or wolf form niya, he can dodge out a certain abyssal arrow sa pwedeng iba to sa kanya dito ng Omega Esports.
Yeah, actually yung sagot para sa Roger, kailangan nating malaman talaga doon sa last 2 picks dito ng Omega. We got the ban, by the way, mention lang natin, Kagura plus the Eudora. Omega Esports still eyeing maybe a possible Claude, I'm not so sure. For this, kung nagkakaroon tayo ng ganitong klaseng ban, yung pala, squishes onto the side, they're gonna be going with the 1-1. 1-1 is quite good actually against the Roger because even with the Lycan Pounce, kahit nakadikit yung Roger sa'yo, you could still kite back without burning any skill. Very curious as well. Hayabusa, we will be seeing that Harley, no, doubling down into the damage pero ang lambot ng Omega Esports.
Yun, I remember Omega nga yung naglabas ng Balmond dito. That was game number 1 against Geo Esports. That was a 2-1 series. And doon, na-taken as surprise yung Geo Esports. Pero going in tayo dito, quick shoutouts muna tayo bago magsimula ang ating laro. Shoutout kala Aaron Paul Gasmundo, ayan, kala Aaron Tejaro, kay Christina Dayan, P. Servania, Tracy Lindell, and kay Ken Balicha. Shoutout po sa inyo, mga lodi natin. And don't forget, may pamigay pa rin tayo dyan na 570 diamond. Last shoutout kay Rico F. Portasio.
Yan, shoutout sa mga mahal nating viewers na sumusubaybay ngayon dito sa ating Juicy Legends Tournament. Ngayon at simula pa kanina Thank you so much. This is it. Omega Esports and Anarchy. This is crowd favorite actually, ang Omega Esports here. Anarchy naman, they're making some very, very strong waves right now, especially the current season for MLBB because this is actually the team na ine-endorse nila Manjin and also nila Rob Luna. I also want to consider that they're also a home for some very notable talents and players then from the semi-pro side ng MLBB.
Yes, and this is the peak of their career as a team din sa MLBB. Pero syempre, let's head on na sa game number 1 for the third series, Omega Esports versus Anarchy. And this tournament is supervised by the Games and Amusement Board. Ito na, pag-interrupt.
Nandun lagi, katabi ka agad ni Rapidot dito, syempre, yung walang nakuha ang ejector sa totoo lang. Para kay Rapidot dito, hindi na i-reset kaagad yung buff. And Miko there, forcing of course that ejector shield once again mula doon sa jawhead natin. So, that's the classic. There's really no tension on that one. Hindi rin naman nila overcommit yung jawhead dito because they want to put their attention to the other side. But so far, both junglers are just taking on a breeze on taking the camps with what they want. Don't kill BJ is now a bit more aggressive, ha?
Yes, and kung papansin natin yung double K, hindi nagawala onto the early part of the game. Pero dito, eto Max against Prince. Curse of Crow will connect, min-stun, pero hindi rin naman nila engage ito teamfight, knowing na wala pa naman sila mga ultimates dito with the Feathered Airstrike. Same goes para naman dito kay John with Unstoppable Force. Pero right now, look at doing a great job in just spotting kung saan yung mga possible hiding spots for Havos with the Benedetta. And as of now, slowly rotating towards upward. Pero there is a denial of jungle monster as well. Minirror
lang yung pagkuha doon sa lagubang, kinuha lang din yung nasa lizard, no? And the problem here is that there's still, it's a classic, no? Camping earlier onto this gold lane, Kelra kagad na pinapaligiran. Si Miko naman dito ay finikiran ni Sensui tsaka ni Rapidot. No reactions are good coming in mula sa Omega.
Relax yung nagiging rotation and clash doon. We cannot consider it as a clash all out kasi that is a pick off for Anarchy. Great thing though, first blood, hefty bounty, pero dito Havos will be harassed by Renzio. That is the prowess of Balmond. The reason why kung bakit ito yung pinili Omega Esports para may pantapat kahit papano. But the first turtle buff is being targeted by Omega and Anarchy going with Electro final buff. Being targeted dito para mananakaw. Ni pare na rin si Wii Roger natin. Nagkaroon ng turtle buff. Renzio trying to run away. He will not be hit with the normal attacks and therefore makita natin 1 man down for Omega. Meanwhile, that is a 2 kill for Anarchy this early of the game.
Course for the dive here against Oisner, ladies and gentlemen. Medyo kita na natin, fate is sealed on that part. Actually, ang dangerous doon, hindi lang yung kill na na-secure against the Balmond, but also the energy shield that is led on by Anarchy. Right after taking a 2-0 lead, right after taking a turtle lead, Anarchy is already at the helms of this game.
This is a great head start for Anarchy. A first turret takedown, first blood, and even the first turtle buff. Lahat ng first nakuha nila dito, but can they be consistent in this kind of situation up to the latter part of the game? Kasi as we all know, Omega Esports is very famous in going for the ultimate comeback. Yung mga segue push din nila as well. Even though they are on the lagging side, even to early to mid game natin, nakakabawi sila or nakakapag-bounce back padating naman sa late game natin, Shindu.
Yeah, and hindi pa naman natin nakikita na shutdown yung Harley.
Yes.
You know, hindi pa rin naman natin nakita naka-shutdown yung Harley dito. Online pa rin naman yung mga main damage dealers ng Omega. And speaking of bounce back, on the specific side of that aspect is the 1-1, right? You have the 1-1. Alam natin of how this 1-1 classifies onto the late game as a hyper. Hindi lang basta scaling hero, but a hyper scaling hero. And considering the lineup nung kabila, yeah, there are a few catch here and there. Para sa akin, though, mas threatening yung Parsa kaysa sa catch na pwedeng gawin dun sa 1-1. Just because of the zone ng Parsa. Pero hindi naman syempre basta susugod yung 1-1 sa isang Parsa. It's actually the 1-1 dishing out damage onto the Roger, dueling the likes of a Roger, no? Basta not within the melee range. Yun lang.
Yun, exactly. Kasi ang 1-1 naman guys, pag nag-online to with a crossbow tank, rat, and scorching hot talaga yung mga arrows or yung mga normal attacks as well. Yung basic attacks niya nagkakaroon ng additional movement speed as well. Pero dito, makikita naman natin, going back to the game, Rapidot just slowly rotating towards the map. Dito, Wanderer, hindi pa nakukuha ng mga teams natin, pero dito sa may bandang top, ito na nga ba yung kinakatakutan nating Feathered Airstrike? Uy, hindi
Ayun na. Oh, actually inaantay lang maitama din yung Curse of Crow para kay Eto Max. So on that part, Alam naman natin that feathered airstrike, kahit dalawa, isa lang ang tumama eh, no? Kota ka na eh, di ba?
Parang nakakuha ka na ng daily quest mo, Shinbu. Unstoppable force. There's no ejector. Pero look at the Deadly Magic with the poker text. Mukhang lalasin. Slowly going to kill VJ with the clutch kill as well. Ang ganda na
hold ni Kel BJ, ang ganda ng hold ni Kel BJ para doon sa Space Escape. Trying to gauge in. If can he kill as well that Joy? Alam ko pwede makatakas eh, kasi hindi ko nakikita yung Space Escape. Pero akala ko hindi mapapatay. Joy dito. It was very, very well calculated from the King, ladies and gentlemen. At yung kaninang 3-0 here ng Team Anarchy now offset na ng Omega sa pagkakuha nila ng dalawa.
There's a jump onto the top side. Electrifying the blow. Sensui with the lost punch against Keldra. Pero dito, eto Max in the best position. Team members with the normal attacks hitting him. Rapidot with a kill. Ang ganda rin na. Simple but easily executionable yung ganitong klase ng mga draft or even rotation na gano'n Anarchy. But a huge...
Kakasabi ko nga lang eh, nakakabawi pa lang ng Omega dito. Binawi agad ng Anarchy doon sa daas. Easily pocketing 2 members kagad ng Omega. Meron pang nahuli, kaka-highlights lang kanina. It's Kel BJ, ladies and gentlemen. And Anarchy still has the better control when it comes to the turtle and also to the kills. Another fight breaks up dun sa may top lane side.
The crossbow activated. Havos right now being aggravated. Rapido with its up before targeting. Counter with the ejector as well, hitting him in the head. Pero dito, eto Max with the normal attack. Sabi sa laro, magkoconnect pati ichichudog natin. Galit na galit. Gusto manakit. Pero makakapag-disengage lang din muna dito si Rapido. But the turret, eto Max and Miko, nagsaset our sights na doon sa turret na yun. Mainit ang mata nila. Knowing na may isang turret down, take down ng Anarchy. Pero Omega Esports, talagang ulit lang nila, hindi nila tinatantanan. So there will be a rest po. Ito na yung rest of the gang for Anarchy, Shinbu.
Yeah, they need to respect then the damage that can come in from the Farsa. Frenzy here. The deadly part about this is that there are actually 2 members from Anarchy who's rolling the mystery shop. And we could do the item check here. I could bet on pa 2 core items na yata yung Farsa eh, at this rate, even at the 5-minute mark. Tingnan nga natin. Hindi pa. Meron lamang yata magic wand ba itong nasa dulo, or I think sapphire crystal yata. A clock of destiny, yes. Pero ayun, I think trying to build this way towards the, ewan kung lightning tarantula to. Pero hold that thought, doon muna tayo sa may taas.
Uy, ang sakit no. Natitiro naman dito si Keldra. Kanina, ang ganda na sana ng pasok or pag-extinguish niya with the crossbow tank. But what's happening is that hindi siya nakakapag-amplify or nakakapag-hit for him to activate it. Kasi there are certain conditions to be met bago nila mapop yung certain na setup na gusto nila mangyari. And even Kel VJ, naispatan siya. Looking at this one, friends, with the feathered airstrike, almost eliminating eto Max. Pero yung ating Deadly Magic magkoconnect. Renzi here with a spin. Sarah G lang sa mukha nila. Havos and Rapido doing a great job. Zinazone out niya para maiwasan karon ng restful count from Kel VJ. Even though si parang Keldra, pero medyo malayo sila dito. And Renzi here doon sa pinaka-gilid. Ejector combination with the Electro final blow, finishing off with a final blow as well sa core nila.
Well done. Anarchy here has the better range na talaga ng game na to. Gonna be the third turtle that they will be securing. Might be this one relatively safe. Look at the damage drop towards Etamax, forced to burn his flicker out. Just with 2 drops of the feathered airstrike there by Sensui. No, that's Sensui, but rather of Princey. Yeah, Prince. And Prince here, very much on point on dropping that Curse of Crow stun. Laging malinis pag naka-Curse of Crow ka, through 2 drops ka agad ng feathered airstrike yung mailalapag mo.
Lalo na siguro kung tumama yung basic attack si Sensui do. Talagang simot doon sila Etomax. That's a combination that they're eager to do so. And even Rapido, hindi niya tinatandanan yung formation niya. Going for the Spia mode, yung sabihin natin, pre, nakahiwalay isa, pwede nating i-G-to. And evidently, so nakikita natin Sensui and Yasuo, if ever na merong ma-ejector sa may bandang bush side, they could easily go and punish them. Pero dito, conceal don't feel, don't let them know, frozen in time. Dito si paring Miko natin with the feather airstrike combination, muntik na silang mamatay doon. Pero look at that, walang pagtitipid sa mga ultimates and even sa mga resources na binibigay dito ng Anarchy against Omega Esports.
Yeah, it feels kulang talaga yung abante dito na pwede gawin ng Omega. The one there, there's the ones being pressured right now, 8-minute mark, not really everything that you see. Calamity Reaper ay kakabili pa lamang ngayon mula dito sa ating Harley. Curious ako tuloy ano yung kanyang first core item, whether it's a Clock of Destiny or maybe a Holy Crystal.
Sa Genius
considering
1.
na nasa kanya. Nag-Genius. Okay, kaya
Yes,
pala
right
dalawa yung
now.
Calamity Reaper natin dito. Renzo, easily gonna be dropped at alam natin na dapat yan yung pinakamahunat sana sa side ng Omega. Warhawks is just built right now from the side of Renzo's here. And now they may start, especially with the Caravan or this crossbow, they will have Shinsui, Yasuo, Rapid going for the push towards this inhibitor turret.
Hindi na pag-forward dito na Rapid interrupting certain setups sa gustong gawin ni Eto Max. And look at that, finishing blow delivered by Miko with underscore. Pero at the same time, the network natin, yes, nasa sa kamay ngayon ng Anarchy. 4-10 ang ating current skill score. Pero at the same moment, no, medyo tahimik si KelVJ and this is the calm before the storm. And later on, this will be a very explosive match. Bakit? Kasi Omega Esports, sanay sila sa ganito klaseng sitwasyon na nagpapabugbog muna sa una, siya kababaan sa pagbandang dulo na. And another turtle buff, ngayon nakaka-secure na sila ng mga big objectives kung kumpara natin kanina na puro Anarchy lang.
Yeah. Actually, hindi ko alam bakit binigay yung turtle na yun ng Anarchy. Should be a very easy fight sana na pwedeng ipanalo ng Anarchy dito. Pero Omega was there faster on the rotation. They are now, Anarchy that is, concentrating their forces onto the bottom lane. Renzo, round 3.
Naku, pinagtutulungan with a feathered airstrike. One pop lang ang kinailangan with a killing spree for Sensui and a may bonus pang foul. The turret has been destroyed. Pero you're right, Shinbu. That could have been an easy pick-off of 2 to 3 members kung kinontest nila yung turtle buff. Abot naman sila no? In terms of rotation. And even sa itemization natin. Look at that.
Yeah, may parsa nga sila. They have the lead in terms of items. That is without doubt. They're actually staying into the mid lane. Pwede talagang habulin yung nasa taas. Pero rather they've concentrated on going for the bottom lane. At talagang tinitingnan yata nila dito yung pari si Renzo. Tingnan mo, doon pa rin sila sa side ni Renzo. Di ba?
Talagang di nila tinatananan. Kelra going in, normal attacks. Pero Prince dito with the perfect position. Mapapa wings by wings patakas. Eto Max with the abyssal arrow hitting Rapid Dude. Pero at the same time, yung Chichodog natin medyo nagpo-forward march. There is no setups na ang Omega Esports nakakapag-initiate kasi nag-exit lang doon sila. Habas going with the electric line of DJ being harassed in your face with a killing spree. Havos is doing Calamity Reaper for Eto Max. This is one of the core items sa kailangan niya para makapalag or magkaroon ng konting hapde. Diba yung garot niya after the abyssal arrow? Pero what's happening?
Na-burn pala ni Kill nung na-burn pala ni Kill yung kanyang space escape doon.
Yun pa, kaya
no?
di nakatakas.
Kaya wala talagang takas na.
Na-predict sila
close.
dito, Shinbu. Pero comeback potential for Omega Esports?
Yes, it's very possible kasi look at that, 11-minute mark. Nakahuli crystal na si KelVJ dito. And I can't help but feel that damage is really the big concentration dito ng Anarchy, which makes a lot of sense naman. So that means if the Anarchy squad is building up damage, kung makahuli ang Omega, kunyari like a Stellar Arrow, ayan, then they can easily burst. Yung mga taga-Omega pwede makakuha ng burst against Anarchy here and complete that pick-off. Pero as team fight talaga, kung 5v5, I don't see Omega coming back. Talagang kailangan, they need to get the first jump. I really don't think they can outmaneuver Anarchy here on a 5v5 stack. There you go.
Dito may pag-ejecta na naman sa mukha ni Eto Max. The arrow that you're saying na very crucial sana for the advantageous na clash na pwedeng initiate ng Omega Esports na maalam talaga doon. And that is the rank up move with Juicy Lemon for Anarchy. Parang naririnig ko yung sigawan na naman nila Rob and Manjin. I told you, pero syempre hindi pa naman tapos. It's not over till it's over. And Shinbu, kasi napansin din natin dito that very crucial sana din yung Chichodog natin coming from Miko. Pero at the same time, bakit ganon? Parang nagiging ano na lang siya, so-so or half-baked yung nagiging setups niya. Kasi
it really Xbox talaga. Ang napapansin ko si Xbox dito, abante na Xbox, tapos ayan ang daling napapalo up at nagkakaroon ng space or surprise factor si Rapidot. Whether if it's Rapidot na na-focus, Xbox can easily follow up, and this is an overall space given towards Sensui. That's a Roger, diba? I really feel na kulang yung Balmond bilang pangharap sa Roger, at hindi na yata nakarating talaga on that late game scaling yung 1-1 no, to deal with this Roger. Fight breaks out here onto the mid.
Uy, ang ganda ng pagpasok doon ni Haba sa pinakalikod. Targeting Kera, and even KelVJ almost eliminated with the feathered airstrike. Pero si PNK ang una matatanggal. Kera with the jump. Pero at the same time, Sensui with the Lycan Bus. Double kill will be secure. Public dito in the fridge with the triple E. Will he go for the triple kill? I don't think so. As Kera will slowly retreat back. And ladies and gentlemen, kung mapapansin natin, 2 inhibitor turrets na lang ang titira for Omega Esports. Parang nalulugi sila whenever a team fight is done by the setup ng Anarchy. Kailangan sila naman yung nag-initiate eh.
Matik talaga, matik hugi talaga kung 5v5 ang sitwasyon. And hindi na mapigilan ng 5v5 sa ganitong situation kung saan naka-inhibitor kayo. Tandaan na isa nang inhibitor turret na maalam dito sa Omega at isa lang na Torre ang nawala dito sa Anarchy. So gets, Anarchy can start camping onto the jungle side here of Omega Esports. Even without having to wait up to the Lord. So, eto pang isang gusto sabihin. We've highlighted Xbox, we have highlighted Rapido Sensui. Yasuo will scale. Yasuo have scaled na.
Yun
Okay?
pa.
Onto this late game. Yung Alice na yan. Alice can have a lot of freedom in diving. And I really see no one that can withstand, being in front of the Alice. Lalo na kung naka-on yung kanyang Blood Ode.
And may winter transition pa yan. If ever na siya yung ma-FF or ma-focus for dito for Omega Esports, they need to think of another strat. Siguro kailangan din nila i-contest tong ating second lore. Pero as of now, even sa pagpo-position pa lang, na-i-interrupt na sila. In setting up the trap, sinasalo agad with the feathered airstrike. Eto, Max in a bad position. Almost half an HP na. Nakabos na. Lumang po chill to let them know. Pero hindi siya inabutan doon ni paring Rapido. At same time, sila yung magka-counter go dito. Ano nga kaya yung kinakailangan nila dito? Shibo para sumasalo lang sila.
Hindi ata, men.
Sa pinakalikol, si Eto Max sa una matatanggal. Mega skill naman para kay paring Xbox. And look at that, KLBJ from the back, going in with the kill. Pero siya ang inahabol dito by 4 members of Anarchy.
Iba rin yung trip. Iba rin yung trip dito ni KLBJ talaga na. Hindi siya nagpahabol sa likod. Actually did get the assassination against the Parsa. Hinahabol talaga yung bata. Halika dito. Oh, ankle breaker! Ankle breaker! Pero hindi. May flicker kasi. The blood. Jumbled by Yasuo. Catch. KLBJ. Nakakatuwa yung paghuli ni KLBJ sa Parsa. Kasi tinitingnan ko kung yung Parsa baga feathered airstrike. Hindi siya nagpe-feathered airstrike. Kaya ko lang na-realize kasi natanaw niya pala si KLBJ na papalapit na sa kanya.
Nasindak siya. Sabi niya, "Huy, the king is here." Nag-back away siya. Nahuli. And I like it na nag-buy time doon. Si KLBJ. If you could guys notice, they could have gone for a split push onto the middle lane. Pero hindi na sabing split push eh. Nag-focus pa na lang dapat sila sa Torre. Pero apat sila. It took 4 members to chase down isang batang paslit na Harley sa mapa natin. Oops, KLBJ having the time of his life doon sa may pinakagilid and then na-spot na siya ng apat. Instead of going to
for the defense na rin eh. Keller already focused din doon sa may mid lane, Athena, and the idea here is the KLBJ getting the attention of Anarchy. Still, that's just for show. Remember here, Anarchy pa rin may mas magandang control ng laro. Ingat sila sa Predator Strike,
Uy, ang sakit ng crossbow tang dito ni Kelvin with the feathered airstrike naman. Pero look at Prince here, hindi siya lumilipad. Frozen in time with the Winter's Mansion, pero finish off with the 4-4-30. Habang dito ang pinagtutulungan ng 5 miyembro ng Omega Esports, and that will be a shutdown kill for Oisner. Ito na nga ba yung comeback clash na kailangan ng Omega Esports?
Hindi ko alam. Sa totoo lang, sa totoo lang, di ko alam kung ito na nga ba, Athena, kasi hindi ko rin masabi kasing hindi pa. Gets? It's either yes or no, kaya di ko alam. Pero ang sure ako, the struggle, if there is punishment towards Prince, towards the Farsa, kapag hindi mo naharapan yung Farsa, pag hindi mo naprotektahan yung Farsa, the moment that she even attempt to cast that feathered airstrike for a split second, madaling mahabol ng Omega Esports to. And the thing here is that if Kelra is able to get that momentum down, gets his skill down, anytime pa niya pang ikasa yung crossbow of Dang. And para sa akin lang, bait everything, bait everyone with Yasuo. Yan ang nakikita ko strategy dito dapat ng Anarchy. Kasi hindi pwedeng yung attention na kagad kay Prince eh. Hindi pwedeng, kahit yung attention man lang, dapat maagaw talaga yung attention ng Omega dito and have them commit the mistake of targeting someone other than Prince.
And as we could see kasi, mostly kasi si Prince ang nagsaset ng boxing ring nila guys, katulad nito. Feathered airstrike, but eto Max with Abyssal Arrow, almost hitting Prince. On the other hand naman si Rapidut in a bad position with the Narcos as well, pinagtutulungan. And Action Jackson with Magic securing a kill. Eto na nga yata, nagkakamali na ng unti-unti ang Anarchy.
Alas 17 minutes in, saka lang nararamdaman yung araw ng Selena dito. Hindi yun maganda kasi clutch na to ang mga sitwasyon natin. The timers are heavily punishing them, and for the first time, they were able to finally crack another turret against Anarchy.
And it took them almost 18 minutes to go for the
Diba?
comeback. And Miko here, concealed don't feel na naman. He knows kung sino na tatargeted ngayon, as you said. Pag na-interrupt si Prince with a earlier airstrike, doon sila nagkakaroon ng position to go for the counter go. And as of now, in a few seconds, magre-respond yung Lord natin. But Oizer is doing a great job in shoving up the minion wave. At Anarchy naman ngayon, yun nasa posisyon na nako-corner, Shinbu.
Yeah.
Nabaliktad na.
Yeah, napunta sila sa inhibitor nila. Imagine that. Huh? They're the ones being pushed towards their inhibitor. There's a lot of question what is happening right now. But you can definitely imagine Omega doubling down onto the damage. Divine Glaive is already available dead para kay Etmax dito, pero naka-Xbox. Pag ito nahuli niya si Kelra, kailangan niya mag-ingat ha, and consider, ayun, nakaramdam na.
Ay, sabi niya, parang alam na rin malakas ang kutob ni Kelra, galawan din nila to when they're playing on the dominant side. Pero, masabi ko na Shinbo, Omega Esports or nung execration pa sila, pagdating ng 18 minutes, parang may sabihan kami dito na parang isulat mo na. Alam na nila yung gantong klaseng sitwasyon pag 18 minutes above na yung time. And mas lalo sila nag-iinit or nag-online yung mga senses nila. Kung may 6 cents, hanggang 7 cents meron sila. Ganon katindi. For Omega.
From the looks of it, those senses are actually kicking in. Already covering dito sa may blue side jungle ng Anarchy. Xbox has to walk away, pero the Deadly Magic is gonna be delivering towards him. At wala nang takas mula doon sa Abyssal Arrow na dinalaan ng silina natin. Buting wala pang minion wave doon sa may taas, and there might be an opportunity para makakuha ng ibang maneuver dito ang Anarchy. And they're gonna be sending Omega, that is 4 members towards Anarchy, as Kel Vishay, PJ finishes up the top lane inner turret in an instant. In a span of less than 3 minutes, nakuha ka agad ng Omega Esports yung Torre. 1, 2, 3, 4 na Torre. 4 na Torre kagad yung naibulsa nila. Mula sa kakulangan na isa, mula sa kakulangan na isa, for the majority of this game. Diba?
Mula sa pinakataas, ganun. Pero dito, yung ating Lord is up for grabs. Position-wise, nasa kalamangan pa ngayon ng Omega Esports. Even though na 2 Lord ang nakuha earlier ng Anarchy, this is a very crucial Lord. Habang tumatagal, mas sumasakit. At may jumping jolog sa skill natin. And 5 man of Omega Esports, all sides covered.
Well, rank up with Juicy Lemon, ladies and gentlemen, after taking that Lord. So, very, very interesting that there's no one getting out of the base ng Anarchy. Ganun sila ka mapag-ingat.
Parang naririnig ko yung boses ni Manjin. Back muna kayo! Back muna! Ito kasi yan! It's all part of the plan! Yung importante mahalaga.
Pag itong series na to talaga nadali yung Anarchy, gusto ko may vlog si Manjin, ha?
Maganda yung latest vlog
mabilis yung mabilis yung upload mga toleb. So, right now, Anarchy, they know kasi that their biggest threat is still when they are grouping up, no? And the problem is kapag may napipitas. Pitas kasi talaga di ba? And gaya nga nung win condition na sinabi natin for a comeback, yun ang kailangan nila. They set the arrow, they set the dog, pero it's actually just a ruse so that they can make the push here to the bottom lane and also the mid lane inhibitor. Lamang na sa inhibitor count ang Omega. Umabot na nga talaga sa isang solid na comeback, Athena.
Yun na nga, lumamang pa ng isa sa ngayon ng Omega against Anarchy, and look at that 5-man onto the middle lane. Anarchy, ano na kaya magiging next move nila? They need to protect Prince, and at the same time, kailangan din nila makaiwas sa 2 taps na pwede i-set up sa kanila. Omega Esports Prince with a feather airstrike. Wala masyado na hit, pero Oisner is doing a great job throwing out the minion waves against Anarchy. Napapareact sila dito. The Curse of Crow, yes, it will connect, but no clash will be done so by Anarchy. Kelra, ang bilis na ng clear wave potential na to. Mapipilitan na lang talaga mag-stay base ang Anarchy and wait for a Hail Mary na moves na manggagaling din sa kanila.
Without the Hayabusa nga, di ko alam paano huhulihin to si Kelra. I really don't recommend, and Alice, I really don't recommend it. Probably pwedeng Roger kung makadikit, pero yun na nga dinicide talaga yung 1-1 na maka-jump away kahit sino pang tumalun sa kanya. There's gonna be the minion wave knocking in. Pag yung Caravan lumapit din, hindi pala pipigilan ito ng Anarchy at ayaw nilang mabawasan, higahibla itong Torre nila sa taas.
Look at that. Lorenzo just beating himself out. Nandito sila Kera going in with the punches. And look at that. Dimos natin na pro Capito. Yasuo going in with a Blado combination. Pero si Kera in a bad position. Makakapag-backaway pa nga ba? I don't think so. As Rapido and Prince goes in with the last hit. Nico in a bad position. Yung Chichidog natin nagagalit na rin pabalik. Pero Sensui medyo nabibig. He will set his sights on Etomax. Pero mapapabakaway na lang din doon. Sila Kel BJ and Etomax takbuhan na. They found the window that they need, Shinbu! Naku.
Nung nakita ni Etomax na yung arrow niya parang nakadikit kay Sensui pero hindi pala nag-flash yung light niya before his eyes. Kaya naman napapflicker sa palayo. Ang problema, makapal-kapal yung minion wave ngayon. Let can go for the pusher down into the mid. 3 caravans on that one. Good trap para dito kay Rapido. Isa pang minion wave ang kailangan. Wala ng minions. Pero kaya nga ba, meron pa bang mga heroes dito sa base ng Omega. Etomax buying his own time. Still no minions are coming up. Doon sa mid pero meron sa taas. Nico with the traps. Who's wave clearing now? That's the game. That's the game. Anarchy takes this game number 1 against Omega.
Grabe! Anarchy! Talagang iba yung masasabi mo na. Mag-iiba talaga ang galaw pag nasa official playoffs na tayo. And proving up that they are definitely deserving on their spot dito sa ating semifinals. Grabe, Shinbu! Talagang ang naririnig ko si Profi, may kamot ulo portion din.
Pinasarap lang ng Anarchy pero grabe, as in a very strong delivery doon sa counter go nila. Yes. Kala mo talaga parang naaurahan na ng Omega pero di pala. Relax lang yung Anarchy. Breathe in lang pero may breathe out pa rin.
Hindi na nga. Akala natin magtutuloy-tuloy yung comeback Pero na-comeback pa rin yung kinambakan. Nag-comebackan.
Bumalik na, di masena naman si Rob Luna.
Nag-comment kasi Kuya Rob Luna sa comment section ni yun. Ano pa yan? Maraming exclamation point.
Yung dalawang Bonarchy, nandiyan na naman.
Kala ko nga may screen time ulit
Ano ba naging doon? Ano naging factor? Yung ba yung sa side lanes ba?
Si Rapidot. Tsaka hero pool ng Anarchy, nakuha nila talaga.
Oo nga.
Si Avos, di ba nakita nyo, naka-penny. Alam natin isa yun sa mga comfort pick niya Prince, well, it's either Selena or Farsa. Tapos si Rapidot, na nakikita natin several times, na iba yung performance niya pag nahawakan yung Jawhead, no?
Jawhead.
So gumagana yung ang importante, mahalaga yung strategy.
Yun. Alright. Dahil dyan, sino ba ang MVP dun sa unang game na yun?
Si Rapido.
Ayun.
Parang nag-flash before my eyes din yung
Nagkambakan din yung MVP
Ba't nag-iba?
Parang nag-flash before my eyes yung
Parsa naging
MVP natin.
Nag-iba.
Importante yung mahalaga play, no? At yun na nga. Pipili na rin ako mananalo ng 570 diamond. Tignan natin. Hindi mga naka-comment. At gumamit ng hashtag. At also naka-share ng stream natin. Sige, ito si Rex De La Torre Berganting. Yan. Congratulations. Nanalo ko na ang 570 diamond. Sabi niya, solid talaga to, Potek. Ay, may hashtag May hashtag
Simple lang.
Sumunod sa rules.
Sumunod.
Basic lang. Speed lang din yung comment.
Iba pa rin din kanina.
Mas matindi pa rin yung
Sino? Ay, hindi mo makita? Huwag na magkala. Pareha tayo. Hindi ko na rin makita. De Rex De La Torre Berganting.
De La Torre.
RX.
Ano pa rin mind blown, diba? Defeating all odds.